Blazing again, family. Welcome. I'm say, yeah, this morning, we give thanks to life. It's a late one, people. I must apologize for that because this morning I had some issues with the internet. Actually, from yesterday, the internet has been playing up. I don't know why I go on with it, but yeah, it's been playing up. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I couldn't start earlier this morning. It just recently came back on. So here may I say, I still push morning because you know the thing goes in. Nothing can stop the flow. Nothing can stop the glow. You see me I say, give thanks and praise to life. I coach morning, it's a good morning. I coach morning, it's a good morning. Coach morning, it's a good morning. So coach mornings to you. Yes, family. This morning we're going to be talking about part 2 of what we started yesterday, which is basically social media. Zine, but this time we're going to be going a bit. Yesterday we talked about, is it good, is it bad, is it connecting people or causing a disconnect? Now part 2 is about a thing what them call name Kidfluencers. Because if you watched TV yesterday morning, there was a mom who was on TV with her son, who is actually some kind of chef, some kid influencer who deal with food in the kitchen and all these things, who deal with vegan food. And they was asking her questions about her child and what he's doing, his plans and all these things, and how he became famous and how he started it and what his plans for the future and so on and so forth. See? But there's been some pressure from the MPs. Yeah, the MPs and the government have put some pressure upon these people who are using their children, a thing called child labor. So they must say, when play becomes work, yeah, a thing called when play becomes work. You overs, yeah. And they must say child labor in the era of kidfluencers. And the MP says the laws of child labor should be strengthened in order to prevent children being exploited by their parents in order to gain money. So basically, some parents look like some parents are use them children as cash cows, when it should be them providing for their children financially and otherwise. It look like some parents are cashing upon them children and I use them children as the cash cows to basically bring them money. You know what I mean? So yeah, a thing called when play becomes work. Yes. In brackets, you have a thing called kidfluencers. Yeah. Now, I'm going to read an article, a little piece of article from, yeah, Daily Mail. See? From the Daily Mail. Yeah? And then I'm going to be basically saying a few words, what I think about it. And we're going to call it a day. Going to keep it quick and fast and quick this morning, Zin. We're not going to take too long on it this morning, right? So here we go. We're on the Daily Mail website, www.dailymail.co.uk. You can go and read it yourself when you get the time. But here it goes, yeah? I'm going to be reading through. It says, child labor laws must be urgently strengthened to stop young social media influencers from being exploited by their parents, MPs says. So more than one MP, right? All right. And this was written by Stuart Carr for Mail Online. It was written on the 9th of May. That's 2 days ago. Yeah? All right. It says there is four subtopics. MP are urging the government to regulate the growing online influencer market. Next one, Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee call for tougher advertising rules. And concerns that child influencers could be exploited by adults to maximize profits. And last year, up to half of the children said they watch vlogger or YouTuber content. So basically, there's more and more children watching more and more children online. You understand? Yeah. So here we go. MPs have urged the government to regulate the influencer market amid concerns that child influencers could be overworked to maximize profits. Ministers have also been told to boost advertising laws to force influencers to make it clear when advertising products in order for children to develop media literacy and prevent harmful ideas around body image from taking hold. The report by the Digital Culture, Media and Sports Committee, DCMS, says the child labor regulation should be brought up to date to reflect the growth of child influencers. Child viewers who are still developing digital literacy are in particular in danger. Let me read it again. Child viewers who are still developing digital literacy are in particular danger in an environment where not everything is always as it seems, said Tory MP Julian Knight, the chairman of the committee. There is a woeful lack of protection for young influencers who often spend long hours producing financially lucrative content and at the direction of others. Alright, they're going to be naming out a few kid influencers here, as we can see. So you have Tiana Wilson, 14-year-old from Nottingham, has been a successful online influencer for over 5 years and now has 11.4 million subscribers on YouTube. Wow, 11.4 million subscribers. Do you know how much money she is raking in each month? YouTube is paying big money, you know. But you have to have big following to get big money. Do you know how much money you can be getting for having 11.4 million subscribers? And she's a child. And she's been doing over the period of 5 years. Oh my gosh. All right, next one in line is football fan Lorenzo Greer, 13, is one of the UK's most successful child influencers with 1.4 million YouTube subscribers. 1.4 is still a lot, but 11.4 million? Whoa. And now I'm going to show you the picture of these children, yeah? See, she is from Nottingham and she had 11.4 million subscribers. And this is the football fan, 13-year-old, who have 1.7 million YouTube subscribers. See it? All right. Now, the MP, he added that inaction had left regulations behind the times in a digital world, and that was particularly concerning when it came to the protection of children. According to Ofcom, last year, up to half of all children said they watch vlogger or YouTube influencer content, and kidfluencers can earn as much as £100,000 per month. Did you hear that? Kidfluencers can earn up to £100,000 per month. Yeah? Honestly. Successful child influencers in Britain include 14-year-old Tiana Wilson from Nottingham, who has 11.4 million YouTube subscribers, and football expert Lorenzo Greer, 13, with 1.4 million followers. There is nothing to suggest these children have been exploited, the Times reports. In the US, 11-year-old toy tester Ryan Kaji has emerged as a phenomenally successful influencer with 32 million subscribers and projected earnings of almost $30 million. Crazy money. And this is the one from America who is earning $30 million. Estimated, because it could be more. See? And you see this little boy? My son used to watch him. My son used to watch him on YouTube. I remember seeing my son watch him on YouTube. You know what I mean? He's 11-year-old. And him have 32 million subscribers. And you know what I mean? And he's basically, he said that his earnings at almost 30 million. Wow. Crazy money. Film parents now have to work again. You know what I mean? Yeah. The committee urged the government to conduct a study into the influencer industry so it can be properly regulated as it grows, as well as manage rules around pay standards and practice, and advertising regulators be given more power to close influencer loopholes. They also called for an official code of conduct for influencer marketing to be commissioned. Mr. Knight said, "The rise of influencer culture online has brought significant new opportunities for those working in the creative industries and a boost to the UK economy. However, as it's so often the case where social media is involved, if you dig below the shiny surface of what you see on the screen, you will discover altogether murkier world where both the influencers and their followers are at risk of exploitation and harm online." Yeah. The committee's report said it had heard concerns during its inquiry that some children within the influencer economy were being used by the parents and family members who often manage their online accounts who were seeking to capitalize on the lucrative online market. The explosion in influencer activity has left the authorities playing catch up and exposed the impotence and advertising rules and employment protection designed for a time before social media was the all-encompassing behemoth. The word is brand new. The first me I said I read it in my life. Let me spell the word BEHEMOTH. And it says, social media was the all-encompassing behemoth, you can say, or behemoth, or behemoth. It has become today, Mr. Knight said. This report has held a mirror up to the problems which beset the industry, where for too long it has been a case of lights, camera, in action. So rather than action, in action. Lights, camera, in action. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is now up to the government to reshape the rules to keep pace with the changing digital landscape and ensure proper protections for all. Yeah, and this is from the Rascalat Daily Mail. Yeah, Daily Mail. Let me show you the picture of these again. 14-year-old from Nottingham with 11.4 million subscribers. There we go. A smiley face, innocent smiley face. 11.4 subscribers. See? And now this is the 13-year-old Lorenza Greer with 1.7 million subscribers. Yeah, there you go. Innocent little boy who wants to be a boy. But you know, he's an influencer, kidfluencer. There we go. Alright. And here is the biggest one of all, with 32 million subscribers, earning up to $30 million. What's his name again? Ryan Kaji, 11-year-old, with a smiley, now rich parents. Smiling, rich parents who don't have to work the next day as long as he's on YouTube and still young. You understand? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, my views on this is, wow. Do you know at one point here, I was in thoughts of making my, not my eldest son, my next son, my second son, who is an artist, is a very good artist. I was thinking of creating a YouTube page for him so he can share his artwork on YouTube. See me I say? Yeah. But then it's like, after speaking with his mom and having a little reason about it and thing, it was like, yeah, it would be a good idea for him to show his artwork. Good things may arise from it. But at the same time, with all the weirdos and freaky and pedophile people online, do we really want to put him online to be exposed to all this? You know what I mean? And we decided that we're gonna hold back until he's a bit older and a bit more responsible and a bit more, you know what I mean? Street-wise, online-wise, if you wanna call it that, to basically do them vibes there. Yeah, so we kind of just pause it for the moment, but you're gonna see him soon online when he's at the age where he can navigate and process things better and do the thing properly without being so innocent. You know what I mean? Yeah, because 13-year-old and 14-year-old and 11-year-old, I think is a bit too young to be exposed online, where people can just come up in the comments and say whatever they're saying, and you can be exposed to bullying and all different sort of things. You understand? Yeah, so we kind of refrain and put it on pause for the moment. Now, to see this now, that you have parents out there basically who have them 11-year-old, 13-year-old, 12-year-old, and 14-year-old who are milking it, making millions, 100,000 a month, 30 million, and all these things. Yes, the money is good, but what is happening behind the scene? Are these children being forced to work even when they want to go and play? Are they being forced to do it even though they want to go outside? Are they being forced? Are they being exploited? You and I will never know until maybe in the future when they come and make their own video and tell their own truth. You know what I mean? I think personally a child just want to be a child. That's what I personally think. A child don't think about the money part of it. A child may like the presents that's been bought with the money. Like, yeah, look what we bought you. This is because you did the videos and you got lots of views, and your viewers, you get money from doing all of these things, and we can buy you, we can take you to trip to Disney World, we can buy you nice toys, we can buy you nice clothes, we can take you out shopping, we can take you to the restaurant. You know what I mean? You can travel here and there. You can go to the zoo, you can go to the museum, you can do that. This is your money that you've earned online. But I think really and truly a child wants to be a child. You know what I mean? I think a child wants to be a child, to play, have fun, and to be free. And the more YouTube subscribers you get is the more demand. And you can't just slack off when you feel like you want to slack off because you don't feel like doing it today. Or you don't feel like doing it right now. You want to go and play. You want to have ice cream. You want to go and have sweets. You want to go and play in the park. Your friends are going to the this place. You want to go to this place, to the arcade, and go and play games with your friends. No, you got to go in front of the camera. Lights, camera, bam. Do it. Because if you don't do it, the money will stop coming in, and you won't get to go to the zoo, to the museum, to the to the park and all these places, to Disney World, to all these nice places. You won't get the nice toys. You won't get the new phone that you say you wanted. You know what I mean? So I think it's right that there is some kind of lights being shown on these things, because you never know. It may seem all innocent, like, yeah, they're just doing their thing and they happen to be making money from it. But then they might have some parents who are basically using these children so they don't have to work and they can use their children to earn money, despite if their children is not happy doing it so often like a job. And maybe it started off as them just being creative and I want to have some fun by going online to do something. Then it turned out to be something big. Money started coming from it. And now they've been forced into doing it like a job. And they haven't got a choice. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think about it in the comments. And we can talk about it. Because it can be this way and it can be that way. We never know because we are not there. But you know what I mean? Yeah. But with a child making 30 million, would you, as a parent, tell them to stop doing it because they don't want to do it right now because they're bored of doing the same thing and they want to go and play with their friends outside in the backyard, play with their friends in the park, and they just basically got enough of doing it and they want to stop doing it? What would you do as a parent? Would you encourage your children to continue doing it because it's making money? Or would you allow your child to be a child and to do whatever they want to do? Tell me what you think in the comments. See? Jaja know, yo. Me don't know, yeah, man. Me don't know what the bomb buckler really come to, but the thing stay away, yeah, star. The world, like Bojo Bantan said, the world upside down, yeah, man. Yeah, you have to be careful, people, because remember what happened to Michael Jackson, you know? Remember what happened to Michael Jackson, you know? Michael Jackson never have a childhood, and therefore, he ended up being the kind of person who he was. Even when he was an adult, he wanted to be a child again. You don't want to rob the children from their childhood. You know what I mean? You don't want to take away the children's innocence, the children's free will and freeness too early, too quick because you want to earn money. At the same time, if your children can have fun, naturally have fun because they want to do it, they really want to do it, and they're getting money from it, then nothing is wrong with that. That's only if they want to do it and they are not being forced or urged or exploited. You know what I mean? Yeah. Being exploited or being manipulated. If they, like the guy who do the football, if he naturally get up every day or every other day after he finish school and after he finish his studies and whatever he's doing, and he want to go and talk about football, and he happens to be getting some money from it, fair enough. But if he's like, no, mom, no, dad, I want to go outside. Go in front of the camera. This is what you do. You're getting paid for this. Then, nah, that's not right. You see me I say? Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments, people. You know what I mean? Because it's a very interesting one. You see me I say? It's a part 2. We won't go too long because the time is, you know what I mean? Because this morning, like I said before, this morning the internet was playing up. You know what I mean? Hopefully, today is what? Today is Wednesday. Hopefully on Friday, we have some good internet connection and we can do it earlier for part 3, right? Alright, give thanks and praise to life. Yelei, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Empress Menonai, balance, give thanks, Mama Earth. Blaze. Rastafari, bless. Yes, family. Before I go, I must remind you to like, comment, share, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Zane? Yeah, man. And tell a friend, say Ashaites have some real reasoning over here, so the forward over. And we have many more videos where you can just binge watch different topics, different content, where you can just binge watch. See me? Yeah, and leave your comments and keep the thing going, you know what I mean? Like it and, yeah, let the thing grow the real and proper way. See me I say? Upfull, CUPFULL, blazing. And everyone in real life, no joke. Blessed love. Give thanks and praise in life.